Hello, Jerry folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast review. And today we have the 2022 Martin Truex Jr. Coca-Cola 600 paint scheme. It's very similar to 2019, 20, and 2021, but hey, it does have some different logos on there. So we'll be taking a closer look at this. And without further ado, let's go ahead and pop it out of the box. Alrighty, folks, we're out of the good old box, and here we go. Check out this brand new diecast in the studio. This is really, really cool, fellas. Of course, picked up my version of this diecast from over there at Circle B Diecast UK too, and you can save on shipping with that promo code down below. Feel free to check that out. Don't have to use it. And let's dive into this diecast review. So looking over here at the hood of the diecast, you have a lot going on here. I got the 50th anniversary logo right there. Bass Pro Shops, got the USO, Johnny Morris. You got the Patriotic window banner, very, very sharp. Go to the front end of the car. This is really, really cool, besides the crooked Toyota decal there. But, I mean, you have white background with the blue stars. The red just goes perfectly. I mean, that is such a beautiful front end of the car. And the subtle stripe right here on the A-pillars just looks really, really nice. Now, this is where the paint scheme, in my opinion, begins to lack a little bit. You know how I feel about a lot of these paint schemes that just put logos all over the side and they really don't flow with the paint scheme. I feel like this flows with the paint scheme. I feel like this is just, I don't know, random Bass Pro Shops logo. I like seeing Black Rifle Coffee Company. That's pretty cool, but it just feels like it's kind of out of place. And then their random American flag. I'll be honest with you. I don't understand it. Like, the whole car borderline looks like an American flag. I don't understand why they just put a random one there. I got to be honest with you. I would have much preferred to see, you know, Tracker Boats or Black Rifle Coffee right here. Something like they do with the normal Bass Pro Shops paint scheme. I mean, the whole paint scheme, it looks like a patriotic flag. I just don't understand the random one on the side. Who knows? You got the Martin Truex Jr. logo right there. You got some severe, like, bubbling on the A-pillar. Check this out. I mean, like, it's definitely got stretch marks on the A-pillar, or not A-pillar, but the roof rails. Got DeWalt, military discount. That's pretty cool. See, that would have been something they could put on the side. They could have put, like, military discount or something. They could have just, I don't know. I just feel like these three logos here just don't flow with the paint scheme at all. Reese's there, got the number 19, like the red 19 looks really good. I got the Goodyear decal that is really wonky, Joel. I'm not sure why they did a blue one. They should have just done yellow when it would have looked a lot better, probably. Cup Series, NASCAR salutes. The wheels, though, do have the patriotic lettering, which I believe, well, I mean, you can't even read it because it's so pixelated, but I believe it says honor and remember. Over here, the B-Post Toyota, Auto Owners, Cessna Beechcraft, whatever that is, and Joe Gibbs Racing. Now, if you look across the paint scheme, there's kind of a very subtle texture to it. It's like a polka dot pattern, if you will, which is a very nice texture. Definitely a nice addition. Go to the back of the car, Camry, Tracker, Boats, and or ATVs. See, that's what they should have put on the side. They should have just put the Tracker, Boats, blah, blah, blah. Or they could have just done Black Rifle Coffee on one side and do the ATVs on the other. I don't know. I don't know. It reminds me of a bumper sticker where you just put a bunch of random logos on it and call it a day. That's what it really reminds me of. Got the number 19 Toyota. Go to the right side again. It feels like it doesn't belong on the race car. I don't know. It's kind of like what's his face is Christopher Bell's 2023 paint scheme. He ran the Daytona 500. It has like DeWalt, and then it has like a random Ream logo. Then it has like Smurfit Kappa on the side, whatever the biff that is. But it's just, I don't know. I really feel like they should do better at that. And I noticed that the pattern on the background, I think, is actually stars. I don't think it's a polka dot now that I look at it. It's probably the shadow that gave off kind of a rounded shape. But if you look closer, it's actually stars. So, hey, that's even better. I thought it was just polka dots. No. Maybe I need to get my eyes checked. Let's go to the roof. Get the red 19 once again, BassPro.com on the roof flaps. And you got Martin Truex Jr. right there in the back window. And Cabela's. That would have been really cool. Why couldn't they do a Cabela's side logo? That would have been great. I love the old Cabela games. They were pretty cool back in the mid-2000s. Got a whole bunch of contingency sponsors on the deck lid, which I just don't understand why they put the contingencies on the deck lid, though. Like, I get it, they're trying to be unique with it, but it's like, wouldn't it be, like, more advantageous just to stick them somewhere on the side of the car? I mean, like if the car's like this and you take a photo of it, you're never going to see the deck lid. When the car's like this, you're never going to see the logos on the deck lid. I just don't understand the sponsor idea with that. But hey, it is a patriotic paint scheme for Martin Truex Jr. He's had some great success in the Coca-Cola 600. It's a pretty cool looking paint scheme, but it really needs to be better. I mean, like if you look at the paint scheme from this perspective, it looks great. I love the design. I love the livery to it. I just really feel like these three logos here, it feels like they don't even belong. Like they're just randomly placed. It's like when you're like 10 and you make a Forza Motorsports design and you just put a bunch of random preset logos on your car. We've all done that once or twice on Forza Motorsport. But that's what it reminds me of, in all honesty. Still, really cool looking paint scheme, especially if you're a Truex fan. What do y'all think about this car, guys? Feel free to comment down below. Hey, we've got a lot of patriotic cars this year, which is always great. If it was up to me, every single paint scheme would get made, even the back markers, because I tell you what, when you look at the hype for every diecast release that's like a promo or exclusive or something, people go crazy over it. Could you imagine if they only made like 100 or 200 of like a random Cody Ware diecast? Could you imagine the popularity for it? I'm telling you, man. I think limited production runs on some of the obscure paint schemes, only a couple hundred, maybe just 100 made, people would go crazy for it. Even if you did a midnight release with it, like a countdown, and at midnight whatever day you can order it, I guarantee you they would sell out. They would make a whole bunch of money doing limited production runs on some of these very obscure paint schemes, and you could get a full field of diecast from every event, because hey, that's how it was back in yesteryear. You would get a random paint scheme in the from one driver in the Racing Champions line. You'd get another exclusive paint scheme in the Hot Wheels line, Winner Circle Action. They found a way to get almost like 99% of the Winston Cup paint schemes or Nextel Cup Series paint schemes in the 1/64 scale. It was very rare when they didn't make it. So that's just my 2 cents. That's all for now. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love you folks. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.